Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Abby Stonebaker here, back at another video, and today we're going to be talking about some bowling balls here that I'm really been enjoying using during League, and also we're going to talk more about the Crosstown Doubles Tournament. Now my Crosstown Doubles Tournament is very shortly, and I am trying to get prepared for it. My birthday is in 13 days. It's on the 21st. I'm posting this on January 8th, 2026. Happy New Year's to everybody. I'm sorry I have not got a lot of videos out before the new year, but this is like one of my first videos of the new year. So Happy New Year to everybody. But anyway, guys, I did bowl my New Year's tournament on the 4th, and I did pretty well with it. I did not do great toward the end, but I said in the beginning I did decent, and in the middle I did pretty decent, but the end I fell apart. I got tired and did not bowl great at the end. My worst game of the tournament was a 130. I did not ball change quick enough to more of a stronger option bowling ball in my arsenal. So I ended up bowling a 130 in the middle of the stat. But I had some good games. I had a 249. I had some games in the low 200s. So I did okay. But could have been a lot better. But hey, I figured out I was bowling on 2 sport patterns, a 37-foot one and a 45-foot pattern. The EJ Tackett pattern was 45 feet, and the 37-foot was the USBC Open Championships. Anyway, guys, like I said, I did okay on it. I brought the Ion Pro Hybrid. I brought the my Storm Journey. I brought my Rubicon UC3. I brought my Rubicon UC2. I brought my Physics, and I brought my Physics Blackout. In this video, we're going to talk about the Physics Blackout, which is the ball that I was throwing a lot in that tournament. I threw it on a 37-foot pattern. I'm going to have to clean it before I bowl League on Saturday, but it's pretty dirty. It's got the NEX Pearl cover stock on it, and it's a very good ball. Honestly, to be honest with you guys, I love this ball. It's going to go great with the Proton Physics in my arsenal. It's going to be like one of my strongest balls that I have in my bag until I draw up my Continuum and stuff like that. But this ball is really strong. So if you need a Pearl ASIM that's really strong, go with the Physics Blackout. Now, they don't make this ball anymore. Like I said, I'm about to draw the Virtual Energy Blackout. I'm about to draw Lightning Blackout. But this Physics Blackout is very strong. This is the strongest ball, one of the strongest Pearls I have in my arsenal right now. And I'm going to have to put a little bit of surface on it because it did shine up on me after I threw it. But I really like it so far. It's very strong. It's very snappy down lane. It's got some very good back end. And I really love it for when the lanes are just really fresh. And it just has a great spot in the bag. I want to honestly just touch it lightly with some surface. Just to get a little bit of surface underneath the cover stock. It has shined up. But it does roll very well for me. Now, like I said, it's got my pretty standard tall pin above the bridge layout. It's been rolling very well for me when I need it to roll. It gets down the lane. It has some good continuation in the back end. And it just rolls very well. I really just love the way this ball goes for the pins. It dries very hard. It hits like a mad truck. And it just goes for the pins extremely well. Now, I really just love the way this ball rolls. So, I just want to work with it some more before Crosstown hits. Get some more time with it. Get some more time with it on the lanes. But I really like the way this ball rolls. My Infinite Physics, I'm going to show you guys here in a minute, is another one of my favorite asymmetrical pearls. Now, the Infinite Physics, you guys, for me, is just a tad weaker. Now, I do have my Infinite Physics right here next to me. My Infinite Physics here, I drilled a little bit stronger than my Physics Blackout. The pin is just above the ridge. I drilled this one a little bit stronger. And the reason I drilled my Infinite Physics a little bit stronger is because it has the REX Pearl cover. And the REX Pearl cover is a little bit weaker, so I want to draw a little bit stronger than my Physics Blackout. Now, this Infinite Physics is a very good ball as well. I really love the way that it rolls. It gets down the lane. It has some good continuation, but it's a little bit smoother off the spot than my Physics Blackout is. And that's because of the REX Pearl cover. Now, the Infinite Physics has been one of my favorite go-to asymmetrical pearls in my bag. I have used it last year in Crosstown Doubles. I have used it a bit this year in League. For last year. 2026, I have not thrown this ball yet. We have not bowled I think we bowled, let's see, today's the 8th. We bowled, let's see, today's the 8th. So we bowled once already, this is for the new year already. And we ended up winning our first week of the new year. So the second week of the new year, we're bowling in a couple of days on the 10th. Because today's the 8th. So I am planning on possibly bringing this with me to league on the 10th and filming. To get a look on it between this and my physics blackout. Now this ball is very, very, very good. I might have to take the polish off and put a little bit of surface on this as well, just to get the cover fresh. But this ball has been very good for me when I've used it. My last game with it, I believe I shot 280 with it, and I have not thrown it since then. Now this ball is about almost 4 years old now. This ball was made in 2022. So they released the physics blackout in 2025. So that's about 3-year difference. But I will be honest with you guys, this ball is really good. I love the way that it rolls. It gets down the lane very well. It has some good continuation in the back end. It hits like a mad truck. It drives through the pins really hard. And it just rolls extremely well. So, I am excited to do a comparison eventually between the physics blackout and the infinite physics. We'll be doing that very soon. And also want to do a comparison between the astrophysics and the infinite physics. Because I have the astrophysics as well, and I really love my astrophysics. But we'll get to that in a later video. But my infinite physics, like I said, it's going to be a ball that I'm going to be using a lot. Might be fun across some doubles this year, but we'll have to see. But it's been a great, great ball for me. And I really love it near the top of my bag. Another ball that I really enjoy in the physics line, because I have not thrown the Astro much, but I really love my astrophysics as well. And I have not thrown my proton physics a ton, because it sounds like my proton physics is a little bit too strong. But I also love that ball. We were talking about the original physics. Now, the original physics I have had for a while in my bag. This is like one of the first physics balls I drilled besides my Astro. My Astro was the first one I drilled. Then I drilled the proton. Then I drilled this. So this is like my third physics. Before I drilled the infinite and then the physics blackout. So now I got all 5 physics balls in my arsenal. And this one, I want to say, is one of my absolute favorites. This one is pretty strong for a hybrid, but very, very, very controllable down lane. Now this one I have drilled the same as my proton physics. I got the strong pin above the middle finger 4x4x2 layout on it. And this one produces the most amount of flare, gets down the lane, has some very good continuation in the back end, and just drives through the pins and hits like a mad truck. Now, I really, really love this ball for fresh. Sometimes when my physics blackout gets a little bit too strong, and my infinite's a little bit too weak, and my proton's too strong, this is the ball I have in my hands. Now, I'm trying to get back a Gravity Evolve and a Crux Prime and some of the really other bowling balls I really loved for fresh oil. The Gravity Evolve is one of my favorite balls for fresh, but unfortunately my Gravity Evolve ended up cracking on me. I am trying to find another one to go in my bag because the Gravity Evolve was so smooth, so controllable, so predictable. And I really did love that ball on fresh. That spec cover was on that Gravity Core was just such a good ball. Other bowling balls I have recommended to drill, which I do want to drill, is the Virtual Energy, the original Virtual Energy. I also want to drill the Virtual Gravity Nano and the Virtual Gravity Nano Pearl, and hopefully drill a Virtual Gravity. Now, I really, really love it in the Gravity Core. I also want to try to find a zero gravity. And really want to try to get a gravity shift. Now, I've never thrown some of the other gravity balls. The only gravity ball I have thrown was the Gravity Evolve. And that ball I absolutely loved. Like I said, that was my favorite gravity ball. And that was the only gravity ball I have drilled. I want to try the other gravity balls. So I'm working on doing that. There was a Virtual Gravity Nano for sale on eBay. There's a Virtual Gravity Nano Pearl for sale on eBay. I'm going to pick both of those up when I can. There is also a regular Virtual Gravity on there. And one of my friends has a Virtual Energy. So I'm going to talk to my friend about picking up a Virtual Energy. Now, I am getting the Virtual Energy Blackout drilled. I do have that sitting over here inside of my room. And I am going to be drilling that ball. It's going to be the first gravity ball I've had back in my bag since I lost my Gravity Evolve. But like I said, I really want to get that core back in my arsenal with some different versions of the Gravity line, because that line has just been so good for me. Gravity Ball was, like I said, my favorite Gravity Ball, and my first ever Gravity Ball I've ever drilled, and I fell in love with the motion. I fell in love with the ball, so I want to get it back in my bag. I really do. Like I said, next ball here, the goated Rubicon UC2. Like I said, this ball is my absolute favorite ball in the bag. Always will be. I take it everywhere I go. Everywhere I go for league tournaments, you name it, it comes with me. Sorry about talking about this ball a lot, but this ball is just so good. I have two in my arsenal, and like I said, I just love the way this ball rolls. I am also, like I said, I am going to be doing two Gremlins up. I've been loving the way the Gremlin rolled for me in the demo. I threw it in the Storm demo at the beginning of the year and absolutely loved it. So I want to get the Gremlin in my bag to go with my UC2, but this UC2 is just amazing. So this one was from 2020. It does have a lot of games on it. I'm probably going to have to give it a resurface soon, get all these gouges and scuffs out of it, but this ball is just rolling so good for me. And in this video, I'm going to be giving it a deep clean because it needs it. It gets so much use for me, and it's so dirty because I do throw this ball an awful lot. So in this video, I'm going to be cleaning it real quick before I show you guys the other bowling balls I want to give an honorable mention to. So I am right now. I'm going to be finding my So Fresh So Clean Ball Life Extender. Now I use this a lot to give my bowling balls a deep clean, and this is a really good product. Unfortunately, I don't have the I have to get some more scuff mark moving pads. So what you want to do is you want to shake. I'm gonna shake this, and I'm gonna put it on the one side of the ball. I'm gonna let it soak into the cover stock. I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do the other side. Now the UC2, like I said, this ball is fantastic. I'm gonna let it sit there for about 15 to 30 seconds to get into the cover. And this, like I said, the UC2, the only reason I'm giving it a deep clean is because this ball gets used an awful ton, and I want to keep it at its freshest surface possible. So, this is going to get into the pores of the cover. It's going to get the cover nice and cleaned. It's going to restore the performance of the cover. And as I said, eventually I'm going to have to get this into the baker oven, eventually probably by the end of the year or so, or before crosstown, and get all the oil and grime out of the cover stock. Now, I do this with this. I throw this ball an awful ton, so that's why this one's getting the deep clean treatment. So, right now I just want to rub the top half of the ball, and then we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the other side. Now, you guys can clearly see this ball needs some maintenance. The UC2, this one especially, has a lot of games. And that's because it's the bowling ball for me. It's just so damn good. Now, when I first got the UC2, this one especially, I thought it was a little bit too clean of a cover. And I love E-Trax. But when I first got this UC2, because this was my first ball E-Trax on it, I didn't like how clean it was. I thought it was a little bit too clean, and I kept moving corner pins with it. But I adjusted the surface with it. A lot of people, when you get a bowling ball and you don't like the way it rolls, or you think it's just too clean of a cover, and it doesn't work for your game physically, some people just get rid of the bowling ball automatically. Now, I just worked with the cover stock. I let the cover stock break in. I got this ball used from online on eBay. Say with my second one, I got from my friend Blair for a very cheap price of $25. Now, this UC2, my first one, like I said, this one I just had to break the cover stock in. So I threw it and threw it and threw it. And the more I threw it, the more I fell in love with it. Now, this is my PSO Jeff Rippick's favorite asymmetrical pearl of all time. Just like it is with me. I got a couple of friends to also get this ball. My friend Keith Harrison's got a UC2. My friend Joe Trotty has a UC2. And my friend David has a UC2. I helped my friend David get a UC2 recently. He loves it. I didn't help him get it, but I recommended it to him. He's got it in his bag now. He absolutely loves his. This is a very, very, very good ball. And I just helped my friend David also get his High Road 40 broken in. His High Road 40 he wasn't liking at first. I put some surface on it for him. I put a 3000 grit pad on it for him. I dolled it up for him, and now he loves his High Road 40. He didn't like it at first. He thought it was a little bit too long and not come around the corner. Sometimes you guys, surface is key for certain bowling balls. Now for like we were gonna UC2, this one needed 3000 on it because it's one I drilled strong. My other one I have polished. So my other one polished, it did not need any surface or anything like that on it. Now, like I said, this is my favorite asymmetrical pearl in the bag. I have 2 in my bag. Another personal favorite asymmetrical pearl of mine is the Equinox Pearl and the Dark Code. The Dark Code, I'm thinking about drawing the second Dark Code. Equinox Pearl, I'm only gonna have one because I don't throw the ball a ton, but I absolutely love it. But the UC2, like I said, I have 2. Really, really love it. And I'm thinking of drawing, like I said, I'm drawing 2 gremlins up. And we're gonna be going from there. There's Next Factor, I'm gonna be drawing that. There's a Transformer that's coming off from Rotogrip, I'm gonna be drawing that. And we'll also be drawing up the XL. We have the rest of the Electrifies I'm going to be drawing up. The Electrify Hybrid, the Electrify Go, and the Electrify BSY. One of the Electrifies I'm going to be showing today is the Electrify Pro. It's my first Electrify I've drilled, and I really am a fan of it. Also, it's probably going to need some maintenance because I said it's a little bit of too clean of a cover stock, so I'm going to have to put some maintenance under that ball after I show you guys because I'm still working with that Electrify Pro. I really like the motion of it, but I'm still working with it. Trying to find out where to put it in the arsenal because it said it's not the strongest. It's like one of my weakest. One of my weakest balls that I have. Pretty much underneath my hustle wine's my weakest ball in my bag right now. I'm not drawing Tropical Surges. I think it's gonna be a little bit way too weak, so I'm not drawing Tropical Surges. Once I get down to my Electrifies and Hustles, I'm gonna draw Burners. And then I'm going to be doing Afterburners, and I'm going to be going down to Urethane. So these are like the strongest balls I'm going to have. The weakest balls I'm going to have in my bag is the Electrifies, the Burners, and the Hustles. And we're going to have the Wrecker, the Wreck-It, the Wreck-'em, the Winners, stuff like that are going to be slightly above. So my Electrify Pearl now, I'm going to be giving that a deep clean with the So Fresh, So Clean. Before I refill the bottle, because this ball also needs deep cleaning, because this ball I don't fill a ton, but I want to get some more time with it and get some more time with the cover. But the Electrify Pearl, you guys, is a really good ball. I really like it. I got it for very cheap from my PSO Jeff. I got this, I want to say, for like $50-$60 with drilling included, and I really am liking the motion of it. But I think for me, this polish might have to come off. I'm not liking it polished. So, I'm probably going to hit it with a 4000 pad. Next time I use it. Now, for the Electrify Pearl, this ball's been great in garbage time when the lanes are super, super, super dry. And my Street Fight is a little too much ball. And my High Road's too much ball. And my Hustles. This has been a great, great, great ball in my bag. As you guys can see, the way I drilled it pretty strong. It's not like too weak of a layout. Now for the BSY and the Electrify Go, I'm going to drill them differently than this. I'm probably going to do the BSY with a taller pin and do the Electrify Go with a little bit of a stronger layout than this. But this is like middle of the road, maybe a little bit weaker of a layout than what I usually do on my symmetrical pearls. I drilled this one a little bit stronger. But for the Electrify BSY and Electrify Go, I'm going to drill them completely different. The BSY is going to probably get a little bit of a stronger layout than this, and then my Electrify Go is going to get the taller pen. I mainly do that so they have a little bit different shapes, and also to let the core modify what they're going to do down lane. I don't want to do them all the same, because I want to see if the reactions are going to be even more different with the different drawings. But so the Electrify Pearl so far is really good. I really do like it, and I want to see what the BSY and Electrify Go have in store. And then when I draw the Electrify Solid shortly and draw the Electrify Hybrid, we can find out where they're going to fit in the bag for league and for tournaments, because I said the Electrifies are going to get a lot of use for me. Because I said I do get a lot of time where the lanes are very dry, and I need stuff that's going to get down the lane and hook. And these are going to be the balls I'm going to be using between these and the hustles. And I said I am going to be drawing burners. I am going to be drawing afterburners. So I'm going to have stuff in the bag that are very weak, very timid. But these are going to be ones that are definitely going to get a lot of use for me. Very, 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 very excited to throw these more and get more use out of them. Now, I'm going to put this ball to the side. Actually, I'm probably going to put this ball in my bag for League. And we're going to take a look at my other final ball of the video, the Wild Streak. I'm going to be taking out, I'm actually going to put this in with my, where my physics is. I'm taking my physics block out with me to League. We're going to take the UC2, I'm going to take the West Pro. So, I'm going to put my West Pro back in the alley for League. Keep it in my locker there so I can get some more time with it and keep it as my main ball for very dry lanes at Olympics. But for the final ball of the video, we're talking about the Roto-Grip Wild Streak. Now, this ball is absolutely incredible. I don't throw it a ton, but it's my one of my favorite symmetrical styles that I have. I got this from my friend Zeno Evie, or Zeno Brony. Unfortunately, right now he's been in Texas now for over 4 years. But I got this in the Hyrule Max from my friend from him. He's a great friend. Big shout out to you, bro. Zeno Brony, if you want, please go watch his channel. Please subscribe to his channel. He makes amazing videos. And I really, really appreciate him a lot for buying me this ball and buying me the Hyrule Max. He's one of the biggest reasons why this channel is up there in terms of subscribers and video content. He helped me create my channel. He helped me with the name of my channel and everything. So thank you a lot, bro. I appreciate that. I am over 500 subscribers right now. And that's because of him helping me make this channel, helping me with the name of the channel and everything. He has gotten me to keep going on this channel, and I absolutely love what I'm doing. And I also love what he's been doing with his channel. His channel has not been getting a lot of love, and he's got some very good content out there. So if you guys can, please go over and subscribe to Zeno Brony. Please. I would greatly appreciate that, and I know he will as well. But anyway, you guys, the Roto-Grip Wild Streak. I got a very strong layout on this ball. I got the pin above the bridge, and it's drilled very, very, very strong. So this ball, you guys, has been my strongest symmetrical solid in my bag. Or one of, anyway. It's got the rotary core, which is a very, very unique core. They have not made this ball, this core in a lot of bowling balls. And I just love the way this ball shapes. It's supposed to be a stronger version of Silver Streak, which I've never found a Silver Streak. This is the first streak ball I have drilled from Roto-Grip. And I really, really love it. Now, this ball is going to be getting used for me a lot for Cross Sun Doubles this year. I have not thrown it at all during the 2025 season. But it is in my bag for a specific reason. Because it is such a good ball. Now, I'm going to have to probably get this one finger fixed on it. Because I've not thrown it so long and the fingers have gotten a little bit tight. But it is a great ball. I love the way this ball rolls. It gets down the lane. And it comes off the spot very smooth and controllable. It reminds me a little bit of my Chemical X, which I can show you guys my Chemical X here. It is stronger though overall than my Chemical X. My Chemical X is a lot smoother of a shape. And I love my Chemical. Since I got my Chemical X back, I have been doing very well. My Chemical X, unfortunately, when I first had my first one, I thought it was way too close to my Couture. So I ended up giving it to a friend, and I got it back, and I asked for it back like a couple weeks later because I wanted it back. Because I was going to change the surface on it. And the first one cracked. So, like I said, I got it. Like I said, I did get another one. I showed a video of it, me getting it back. And I changed the layout on this one. So, this one is got a completely different layout on it. I did the pin over to over above my middle finger. And I have this one lane shine. Now, I didn't put surface on this one. I let this one lane shine. And the shape is completely different. Now, I love this ball. This ball, I've already have a 279 with it. I already have a very high series with it of 730. I threw it all 3 games one night and shot 730 with it. It's a really good ball. I got this one for I think $120 from Mike Bell, one of a very good seller on Facebook, and this ball just feels so good. Now so I'm trying to get the rest of the line of the X and X squared, the exponent pearl. I'm trying to also get the rest of the ordnance line. I really just love how smooth and controllable these bowling balls really are. Especially this one. I did not expect the Chemical X to be very smooth as it is, but my first one was so smooth, so I decided to do it a little bit weaker to make it not as smooth as my Kitoras. I decided to make it a little bit snappier and sharper down lane. Now, I also am trying to get back some more smooth stuff in my bag, like the Supersonic and Sonic. Just love the smooth, control, predictable bowling balls. Modern Marvel is going to be another one. It's going to be very smooth, controllable. It's going in my bag. I'm looking at doing the show off, like I said, Winter Solid, Winter Pearl. Might be doing some matchups, but I'm not positively sure yet. But like I said, the West Fed's probably going to place some matchups in my bag. But I said I'm thinking about doing matchups, but I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do the matchups or not. But I think what's going to happen for me is I'm going to keep the Watts Fires as the replacement for the matchup line. But I don't know until I look up and see if I'm going to even draw matchups or not. But I really am trying to find more smooth, control, predictable balls in the bag that are weaker, stronger, going to help me in a lot of situations being a left-handed bowler. But like I said, it's going to be a lot of bowling balls that are going to be entering my bag very, very soon that are new and older. And to be honest with you guys, just really, really enjoying throwing some of this newer stuff and older stuff from Night Global Roto Storm. They're an amazing company. I love their bowling balls. They just roll so good, and it just really work for my game. And I said there's going to be a lot of other bowling balls here that I'm going to be drawing multiples of that I absolutely love, like UFO Alert, Dark Code. I'm drawing up a second Journey. I might be drawing up a second Trend too. But like I said, there's a lot of bowling balls I'm going to draw multiples of. Phase 2, I'm going to draw up another Phase 2. Possibly draw up another regular Idol and Optimal Solid. Because I said Optimal Solid's been very good to me, and I really am a fan of it. I'm thinking I'll draw the second one of them, but we'll have to see. But I said I'm really, really trying to draw up seconds of bowling balls I really absolutely love. Chemical X, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to find another Chemical X, but I'm thinking about doing a second one of these, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another one, so I'm just going to keep this one, just keep one, and just keep throwing it, and use it in situations where I need it. But anyway, guys, it's going to end this video. Please like, please subscribe, please turn on all post notifications, and we'll see y'all next time. Abby Stonebaker signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and Happy New Year. Peace.